Five hours late and the traffic's still a joke, but the windows are down and I finally got smoke. Doesn't matter where we going, just that we moving faster, trying to outrun every single minor disaster. Heard the news today, yeah, the sky is still falling, but I'm turning up the volume, ignoring who's calling. Left the misery on radio, I archived the sadness. Today, the only goal is surviving monotonous. Sun's hitting different colors are brighter, feeling 5 pounds lighter, temporary fighter. Not asking for a miracle, just a moment of peace. Let the old pain rest, give the good times release. I call it Orion's haze, that blur right before the night, where everything feels golden, everything feels right. We don't gotta talk about it, don't gotta confess, just breathe in the sunshine. Worry about the restless, that Orion's haze. Finally read the chart, yeah. I saw the big red flag. They said the gravity was coming, put my mistakes in the bag. The first 28 years were just lessons I refused to learn. Now the pressure's coming down, feel the cosmic system turn. Every wound I ignored, every call let it ring out, every toxic habit now, screaming with a shout. It ain't trauma anymore, baby, it's just my design. And the planet Saturn said this time, you're not alone. Pretending I'm still free. This conference is just between the past and the me. I burned all the bridges that led to comfort and lies. Now I'm just staring straight up at the cold, honest sky. This is my Saturn return, and the lesson is hard earned. Every single pattern, gotta watch the fire burn. The universe is watching, demanding I grow up now, tearing down the walls of the girl I used to allow. It's painful, but it's purpose. Yeah, the truth is setting in. Gotta kill the old me just so the better me can win. I'm checking my own boundaries, not worry about yours. Cleaning out the wreckage, locking all the wrong doors. That girl who was lost in gravity is finally learning how to steer. She packed up the anger, she faced all the fear. The constellation I broke, yeah, I'm building it back slow. I don't need the perfect picture, just need the seeds to grow. The cycle is ending and the lesson is clear. I guess my hardest battles were the ones that draw me. 27, 28, 29, the years start merging. This is not a comeback, baby, this is just surging. Finding the power and the pain that made me wait. Finally closing the chapter, yeah, sealing my own fate. Saturn says, thank you for the dead page. The gravity's gone now, not because I won, but because I stopped fighting the pull of the sun. The algorithm failed to define the soul inside. The crash landing taught me there's nowhere left to hide. I'm not fierce, and I'm not whole, just a constellation of scars, still learning my role. The map is still broken, yeah, the stars are still wrong, but the silence is warm now, where the white noise used to belong. I stopped waiting for the perfect moment, stop waiting for the closure, the big announcement. The return is over, the lesson is simple. The only perfect ending is the one you choose to scribble. Said I needed space, then I called you at midnight. Bad decisions look better under bathroom lighting. Left my phone on silent, don't wanna see the text. Just give me the motion, don't talk about what's next. I know the drill, baby, 4 AM and you're gone. But for right now, I'm just pretending nothing is wrong. Yeah, I saw the warning signs, neon pink and flashing bright, but I prefer the turbulence to the uncomfortable quiet. You're not the antidote, you're just a sweet escape. I'm chasing the feeling, folding faster than I should have. Heart rate at 100, yeah, I know I'm gonna lose control. But the only way down is through the black hole. This isn't love, baby, this is just a crash landing. We skipped the runway, didn't bother with the standing. Feelings running low, the pressure's getting tight. I just needed the noise to get through the night, yeah. Crash landing, right into your arms, ignoring all the alarms, trading passion for the horns. We're going down fast, but at least we're not numb. Wake up with the sunlight, smells like whiskey and ozone. Your shirt on the floor, yeah, you left me all alone. And the high is gone now, replaced by the low fade. Checking my account, seeing all the mistakes I made. I don't remember your name, just the shape of the chase. Searching for fire in a cold, empty place. So I wipe down the counters, delete the contact file. Ready for the next lift off, ready in a little while. Just the rest Every morning I sketch a straight line to the end zone. Got my affirmations taped up saying I'm finally home alone. But by 2 a.m. the neon signs start flickering on the highway, and the wrong choice is always the easiest way. Studio walls feel like they're closing in on me now. Same old script, different city, still taking a bow. For the broken mirror act, the self-destruct routine. My hands just know the angles for where the wreckage has been. I cut every wire, left all the text threads on scene. But there's a pool that doesn't require a fire. I can float, I can levitate, but you know what it means. Full late ain't no fallen angel spell. It's just Newton's law, baby, and I know it too well. It's gravity, darling, pulling me back down to the comfortable dark where I always drown. I built a fortress just to watch the wood burn. Tryna fly, but I always make the same return.
Kita akan tempatkan setelah chorus pertama. Dalam chorus pertama dalam arah dan depan adun beriada. Tempo lebih ritmis dan terstruktur memberikan kontras pada vokal sisa yang free flow. Look, I see you building up that ladder 5 rungs deep. Then you ghost on the vision, you talk and sleep. I ain't here for the savior role, I just watch the spiral. You complain about the dark, but you love the low title. See the gravity ain't the earth, baby, it's the history. The comfort in the chaos, that predictable mystery. You can cut the cord, but you gotta burn the blueprint. Cause you keep looking for a hero where the villain wasn't. Word up, word up.
I keep trying to remember what the screaming sounded like, but the frequency is broken, yeah. Lost inside the night, I punched the wall so hard. Didn't even feel the sting, just a hollow thud that means nothing to anything. I used to break down easy, cry at the slightest cue. Now the reservoir is dry, nothing left to spill onto you. Is this freedom, or just sophisticated type of dead? I can't hear the danger, only hear my own head. I'm tuning into the radio, trying to find a clear channel, a melody, a story, something I can feel unravel. But the dial is stuck on the space between the words, just the echo of the silence louder than the unheard. All I hear is the white noise, baby, the steady hum, the sound of zero feeling after the battles are done. It's the constant static, the quiet that never sleeps, drowning out the promises my conscience wants to keep. The white noise, yeah, it's safer when I can't feel the sting, better than the drama that your presence used to bring. You walked out the door, didn't slam it, just a slow click. I didn't chase the shadow, didn't even feel sick. The void you left behind is just exactly where I used to hide. Now it's perfectly furnished, nothing left inside. I stare at the mirror, trying to spark the pain, but it's just a blank reflection washed clean by the rain. Maybe the absence of feeling is the feeling I deserve. The comfortable numbness finally preserved, just a hum, the continuous drum. I am finally alone. It's 3 a.m. again, and the kitchen light is on. We're trading silent daggers since the fighting has been long. You're talking about the future, I'm just looking at the ceiling. Can you hear the sound outside? It's exactly how I'm feeling. Empty promises vibrating in the dark. We killed the flame, baby, but we're still collecting the spark. I told you my secrets, you wrote them down as threats. How am I supposed to leave when you pay off all my debts?
I keep my bags packed right beneath the bed frame, but every time I reach, I just whisper your name. Am I addicted to the closure or just a familiar sting? You built the cage perfect and you taught my heart to sing.
Hear the cicadas outside, they're screaming what we won't say, that the summer's over and we lost the light of day. Just the two of us drowning in the silence. We're too tired to cheat, too scared to call this violence. So the cicadas outside, they're the only honest sound, telling us to move on, nowhere left to be found.
Yeah, I hear the crickets, but they're singing your tune. You always talk about leaving, but you never leave the room. It's easy to blame the cage when you choose to stay locked inside. You want the martyr role, baby, you never wanna hide. You say I'm controlling, but you love the guarantee. The drama, the chaos, you always run back to me. I gave you the exit key months ago on the counter. You just like the story of the constant misencounter.
You never loved me, you just loved the fight.
I never fought you, I just wanted you right.
We are not getting better, we're just getting old.
Stop rewriting the chapters,
Let the story unfold. Jealous cicadas aside, they're screaming what we won't say, that the summer's over and we lost the light of day. Just the two of us drowning in the silence. We're too tired to cheat, too scared to call this violence. All the cicadas outside, they're the only honest sound, telling us to move on, nowhere left to be found. Just the sound, the cicadas and the silence. Open the app, saw your photo from 2019. You're a perfectly curated ghost living in a fake scene. My thumb keeps scrolling looking for a sign of life, searching for a profile that cuts through all the strife. I only post the sunshine, filter out the dark days. We're all selling narratives stuck in the feedback haze. My heart rate's tied directly to the notification. Validation sold by the unit, wasting all my time. Swipe right on the promise, swipe left on the mess. This whole thing's a market and I'm just too impressed. But the mirror in the bathroom still doesn't agree with the perfect little picture that the whole world sees. I'm just feeding the algorithm, feeding it my soul, trying to calculate love to make myself whole. It says I need 10K likes in a perfect body count. Chasing a number, watching my true self discount. Yeah, the algorithm knows exactly what I crave, keeping me hungry, making me a slave. I just need the data, tell me I'm worth the save. We met in real life, but we spoke through the screen like we were reading lines from a perfectly memorized scene. I can't look you in the eye without checking my angle, afraid that my story won't match the mess I entangle. You talk about your drama, but you summarize the pain. Edited the footage, filtered out the pouring rain. We trade intimacy for views, depth for engagement score. I guess my actual self isn't trending anymore. Are we even talking, or just optimizing the sound? Tell me what's the conversion. conversion rate for tears. What's the ROR in all these wasted years? I deleted the photo, the likes are all gone. Did the value of my existence just drop to zero? Maybe I should log on. Maybe I should log on. What if I missed the memo? I'm just feeding the algorithm, feeding it my soul, trying to calculate love to make myself whole. It says I need 10K likes in a perfect body count. Chasing the number, watching my true self discount. Yeah, the algorithm knows exactly what I crave, keeping me hungry, making me a slave. I just need the data tell me I'm worth the save. Worth the save. I just need the data tell me I'm worth the save.
It's just, I keep having this dream where I'm running out of battery, like the low power mode is blinking and I only have 12% left. And everyone keeps telling me, oh, you've got time, you're fine. But I turn 28 next month, and I still feel like I'm waiting for my life to actually start, like the Control album title, you know? Still trying to figure out how to drive the car. I was supposed to be married, have a house, maybe a rescue dog. Maybe have the gravity figured out by now. And I look at my feed and it's all babies and promotions, and here I am, still writing songs about the same damn boy. I don't know, maybe 30 is the new 20, but what if it's not? What if this is just it? Anyway, gotta go talk later.
Hey, check my phone again at the same unholy hour, just to find your name, just to prove I still had the power to ruin my whole night based on a single old text. I know the pattern now. What happens next? I named every crater on your face, every tiny flaw, but I only see the shine when I step back from the draw. Took all your scattered pieces just to avoid defeat. Yeah, I know it's just dust, baby, I know it's long gone, but the telescope's glued to my eye, singing your song. Maybe it's easier to worship you from the yard than deal with the fact that my heart's been left. I'm a stargazer,